let's see. This was much more tricky before. Yeah, it's 30 seconds, it's working. Cool. Looks like I might have my first live from a mobile phone successfully. I don't know how the audio looks like. Well, sounds like. But I guess it should be good. Oh my god. The year 2023. What can I say? Wildest year in my life. And I've been through a lot. First of all, I've got to express my gratitude. Well, I don't have to, but I definitely want to express my gratitude to, I would say, pretty much everything that's happened to me so far and I've done. God, it was crazy. This is not just a goodbye to my whole year as it is, but my life as it was. Um, I just can't believe anymore, actually, how happy I became. Let's say if I go right from the end, the thing that made me most ridiculously relaxed and free about everything was the moment when the SWAT team came and shouting at me, aiming their guns at me. Basically, just a month ago, less than a month ago. No, yeah, more month ago. Crazy. When I was still in my handcuffs and I was asking one of the probably 30 police officers around, not to mention the helicopter above my head. Now looking at the whole thing, I had at least a couple of panic attacks during the whole thing. Oh my shit. I think anybody watching this will go like, just got 0 viewers. Why is he even talking? Ask Gary Vaynerchuk. Sometimes it doesn't matter who you talk to, even if nobody's listening. It will help someone. If it doesn't help someone else, it will help me. So, in a van on my way to the detention center, I asked one of the cops, how many years maximum? He says, 4 to 5. And I just knew if that happens, my life is just fucking over. And funny enough, when I came inside there, I was raped with evangelical books and Bibles. And when I'm saying raped, I mean, I wasn't raised as a Christian. I wasn't raised in any kind of religious way. But there was definitely an impact. And not a kind of an impact from just one belief system, but many. So I would say, in terms of the spiritual world and awakening, I knew I wasn't awake yet. And I knew that I was just awakening very, very slowly, given what I've already experienced over 20 years ago. It's just incredible how everything sums up. The people I've met, family I have had, beginning with my parents and my sisters, my cousins, my grandparents. It's just, it would almost seem like somewhat egocentric to say how all the people actually just play a role in our own lives, but it's kind of both ways. We play a role in theirs as well. It's just so complex. This year for me was, and I know it wasn't just for me. This is like something else is going on a much bigger scale that only very, very few of the people on this planet really understand. And some of us are kind of trying to follow along. And there's a large majority either completely unaware of what's going on, really, or they're kind of aware but lost. Either way, one side or another. I mean, this year was like, wow. I lost everything. Everything that I worked for my whole life. And needless to say, I was able to pay for a big house. Anything I wanted, anything she wanted, anything the kids needed. Travel anywhere. I felt. I felt I had it all. And I think before 2020, a lot of us felt exactly the same. And then, not just then, but even before, at least for me, many of the things happened before for me. I must say, the most important thing and the most important lesson I've had from this year is to be real, not so much with others as much as with yourself. To remain consistent in whatever you believe in, whoever you want to be, and you know already that you are, as hard as that is to express and articulate. Many of the things we can't put in words. That's why art is so important in so many ways. Whether it's dancing, whether it's drawing, whether it's making music, whether it's making videos, it doesn't matter. Writing, whatever it is. And if nobody cares about what you've actually done, created, it doesn't really matter as long as you yourself feel relieved about it, better about it. I must say, even after losing everything, losing control over what happens in the next couple of months over my future, gave me so much more. A new life, new perspective to look forward to, new people which I meet either way on a daily basis, regardless of their intentions and actions. What I learned from all that is just immensely valuable. And if they're not the right people to meet with, they bring someone else along who is really the kind of person I might need or do need. It's the clarity, the peace, and the balance, even in those moments when it really becomes the hardest that I found, and I did not understand and ever believe that I'm capable of. That makes me the most happy in this year. I don't know, to be honest, where any of this is still going and what I'm going to do next. Even losing my old phone was such a big signal. So, a few days ago, I lost my balance. I had a couple of drinks too many. Lost my balance, slipped off the boat, and fell into the water in the canal. And with that, my phone went down. I lost, I think, about roughly 5 to 10 years of contacts because I did not want to make a backup on iCloud. I did not want to share all the stuff I have. Nothing that I've got to hide, but it's more protecting the privacy of others. It was not a good idea. I have a lot of people I have to be in touch with, and it's gonna be really hard to get back in touch with. Either way, whenever anything like that happened, I found a gift, a new opportunity, something else that really matters inside of me. Even today, watching the story of the Dynamo Magician was amazing. And when he finished his interview, went on to his performance again, where you could see his one of a kind performance that is powerful. And with what he has been through, he immediately said a few things that just made me realize how much every time I think I've already dealt with the pain, there's still more to deal with. Um, and I'm so glad that these days I'm dealing with it on a completely different, more sober, more conscious level. Because each time I let it go, the the feeling of relief, the peace, the sense of reassurance that whatever happens, I'm going to be okay. And I am okay. More than okay. Just makes me incredibly happy. To whoever's gonna watch this replay until the end, to, to all of my new subscribers, to all of my friends, an incredible amount of people I care about, regardless of what they have done for me or to me. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. And I'm sorry. To this year as a whole, I would repeat the same words in the same order. With that in mind, I wish you all a very happy, healthy, full of love, and self learned, self disciplined, self loved year 2024. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, and your support. And as all my haters know, thank you too for letting me grow. I had a great time, and I think the best is yet to come.